On the distant planet of Zordnia, Finster, Squat, and Babu use a series of scrolls to find the location of the ancient, dormant Shogun Zords, kicking off one of the best multi-parters in Power Rangers history. Hello everyone, I am Sentai 5, and welcome to Megazord Formation. Welcome back to Megazord Formation. Last time we kicked off Season 3 by covering the Ninja Power Zord system. Please check out that video and all the other videos in the playlist link down below. Today we're continuing Season 3 with some of my favorite Zords of all time, the Shogun Zords. So let's get into it. The Shogun Zords are the fourth set of Zords belonging to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers overall, although they originally didn't belong to them. They would later switch hands to the Aquitar Rangers. Together, they're just 1/4 of the Shogun Power Zord system. Luckily, we covered the other components to the system in previous videos. The Shogun Zords are a group of heavily armored humanoid Zords comprised of the red, blue, black, yellow, and white Shogun Zords, belonging to all 6 members of the team. That's right, 5 Zords for 6 Rangers. The red Shogun Zord stands at a height of 35 meters, which is 114.8 feet, and a weight of 1,500 tons. It bears a similar look to the Red Ape Ninja Zord. It's armed with a giant red ninja star to use against its enemies. When summoned by the Red Ranger, the circle chest flashes and activates the Zord. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as Red Saruder. The blue Shogun Zord stands at a height of 31 meters, which is 101.7 feet, and weighs 1,200 tons. It bears a similar resemblance to the Blue Wolf Ninja Zord. It is equipped with a lance to use against its enemies. When summoned by the Blue Ranger, the square chest flashes, activating the Zord. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as Blue Logan. The black Shogun Zord stands at a height of 32 meters, which is 105 feet, and weighs 1,800 tons. It bears a similar resemblance to the Black Frog Ninja Zord, and it's equipped with a crossbow to use against its enemies. When summoned by the Black Ranger, the Pentagon chest flashes, activating the Zord. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as Black Gammer. The yellow Shogun Zord stands at a height of 32 meters, which is 105 feet, and weighs 1,800 tons, the same as the black Shogun Zord. It has a resemblance to the yellow Bear Ninja Zord. It's equipped with a claw and chain to use against its enemies. When summoned by the Yellow Ranger, the M flashes on its chest, activating the Zord. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as Yellow Kumard. And finally, the white Shogun Zord stands at a height of 30 meters, which is 98.4 feet, and weighs 1,000 tons. It bears a resemblance to the Pink Crane Ninja Zord, and in a rare case is piloted by both the White and Pink Rangers. When summoned by them, its chest flashes, activating the Zord. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as White Kark. As mentioned, the Shogun Zords can individually use their weapons against enemies, and are very versatile on their own. Together, they could do a tower formation, which could spin like a tornado, destroying its enemies. But when the going gets tough, it's time for Shogun Megazord Power. The 5 Shogun Zords run together. Red forms the body and head, blue and white form the arms, and black and yellow form the legs to form the colossal yet stunning Shogun Megazord, my favorite Megazord of all time. It stands at a height of 58 meters, which is 190.1 feet, and weighs 7,300 tons. Due to its heavily armored nature, it lacks speed and makes up for it in brute strength. It is equipped with its fire saber, in which the blade ignites in flames to deliver its final attack, destroying its enemies. In addition, it can create a whirlwind of cherry blossoms to destroy its enemies. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as Muteki Shogun. When the Shogun Megazord needs a little more power, it combines with the Falcon Zord to form the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord, where it delivers its final attack as the Falcon Zord cannons blast its enemies away. In Kaku Ranger, it was known as Super Muteki Shogun. In a rare instance, the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord combined with Titanus via filming the toys to form the Shogun Ultra Zord, thus completing the Shogun Power Zord system. The Shogun Megazord was designed by Plex. It mainly resembles that of a Japanese shogun, combined with a Japanese castle. It has had a few design choices before being settled on the beautiful finalized version. It is the first set of humanoid mecha ever and would clearly influence Sentai Robos over the next 2 years, such as O-Blocker and VRV Robo. Muteki Shogun has no cockpit as the Kaku Rangers fuse into their respective giant beast generals. The Shogun Zord cockpits were the same reused Ninja Zord cockpits, while the Shogun Megazord cockpit itself was a new one, as it obviously resembled the Shogun Megazord face, since it's obviously located in the head. The Shogun Megazord's flame saber appeared in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie as the Ninja Megazord's power sword. Now, let's move on to the lore. There isn't much known information on the origins of the Shogun Zords themselves, such as who created them, where they came from, etc. All we know is that at some point millennia ago they would end up on the planet of Zordnia, where they would lay dormant until Finster would decipher the scrolls leading to them. For those of you who just watched Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, you'll know that this is the same planet where the Cosmic Zords are also dormant. Soon after, they were brought to Rita and Zed, where they needed a power source to be combined with the technology of a Ninja Zord. Zed and Rita tasked Catherine with stealing the Crane Power Coin in order to steal a Ninja Zord in order to copy the technology, in which she succeeds, then steals the Falcon Zord and Ninjor, giving Lord Zed the ingredients needed to power up the Shogun Zords. With both of them and Kimberly in his possession, Zed has the upper hand and goes over to the command center with an offer the Rangers cannot refuse. Pilot the Shogun Zords or Kim dies. Tommy secretly goes up to the Moon Palace to rescue Kim. Meanwhile, Billy, being the genius that he is able to reprogram the Shogun Zords so that they are under the Rangers' control, and the rest is history. They would continue to assist the Power Team and the Aquitar Rangers until time would be turned back to normal at the end. After that, their status is pretty much unknown. In Kaku Ranger, the Giant Beach Generals were the first set of mecha belonging to the Kaku Rangers. Muteki Shogun was one of the 3 god generals who, as a human, fought against the yokai 2,000 years before the series starts. His soul ascended to become what is currently seen as the team's first robot. In addition, he could communicate with the Kaku Ranger team when needed. We never see Muteki Shogun outside of Kaku Ranger except for 199 Heroes and a brief appearance in Zenkaiger. The suit actor for Muteki Shogun was portrayed by legendary suit actor Hideaki Kusaka and was voiced by Tomoyuki Horita. Current whereabouts of the suit are unknown, but it's been seen throughout the years over various exhibits. Some notable battles of the Shogun Megazord are its debut in Changing of the Zords Part 3, the Shogun Zord's original fight in A Chimp in Charge, the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord debut in Master Vile and the Metallic Armor Part 3, the Shogun Ultra Zord debut in Sound of Discordia, and its final outing in Hog Day Afternoon Part 2. Now, let's move on to the merchandise. The Shogun Megazord has had very little releases over the years, although it genuinely deserves quite a lot more, especially with how far engineering has come for Sentai Mecha and Power Ranger Zords. Starting off, we have the original deluxe releases for their respective lines. Some differences between them are obviously the white Shogun Zord becoming the PR exclusive pink Shogun Zord, a change in the chrome chest, as well as stickers, and the chrome fire saber becoming plastic. A rare gold-plated version also exists. There was also a special-sized version for the Kaku Ranger toy line, which had 2 releases, one with and one without Tsubasa Maru. No idea why PR never got a release when its predecessors did. Red Sarudera also got an individual release in the Kaku Ranger toy line. In the MMPR toy line, it had an unproduced signature series as well as a couple of minifigures. In 1999, the Shogun Megazord got a re-release in the Power Rangers Power Playback toy line. 2004 had the release of Super Muteki Shogun in a stylized gashapon figure in the form of the Advanced Super Sentai World line. After that, we wouldn't get any release until 2018 with the Super Mini-Pla Muteki Shogun, which also got a re-release this year in 2023. The only video game appearance of the Shogun Megazord was in the Fighting Edition game, where it also had a palette swap. The Shogun Megazord is undoubtedly my favorite Megazord and Super Sentai Robo of all time. Everything about it, from its blocky design to incorporating the motifs, just all comes together very nicely. One of my greatest holy grails in my collection is the deluxe Muteki Shogun, which I got 5 years ago, complete in box. It's something that I'm just really proud to own, and I've always wanted ever since I was a little kid. I think that about does it for this video. Thank you again for watching as always. Please check out my other Megazord formation videos in the playlist link down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Especially this video since it's my favorite Megazord, so please show it some love. I really want it to do well. Join me next time as we call for the tidal energies of the galaxy with the Battleborgs. Until then, be well, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.